mainly everybody's taken a class here before? I know you have. You guys have not? First time? Awesome. What about you?
I have.
Yeah?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot? Oh, wow. Ooh, a lot of pressure. All right, everybody. I am going to get started here. First of all, welcome. I'm super excited to be here. I'm excited that you are all here. This is, for whoever wasn't here when I was explaining, it's my third class that I'm teaching here at Cooking Skills. My first two went very smoothly, very awesome. I had really great groups, so I said I'm holding you guys to high standards today because what I want is participation. I want you guys to have fun. I want it to be a very relaxed environment. We're going to learn how to cook some stuff. We're going to eat some good food, and I just want to have a good time. So I'm just going to start with a little introduction about myself, a little background, and then we'll go over some housekeeping rules and what we're going to get into today in terms of cooking. So my name is Sofia Smiley. I am 25 years old. I went to culinary school, graduated with a degree in culinary arts a couple years back. After that, I worked front of house management at an upscale Italian restaurant in Elmhurst. Her family is actually the owner of that restaurant, Pazzi di Pizza. If anybody's heard about it, I always do my shout out. Like every single class, I do the shout out because it's like one of my favorites. But after that, it was during the heat of the pandemic that I started my own meal prep company where I prepare all healthy and individually packed meals. Basically, my customers go online to my website anytime during the week. They place their order, and then the following Monday, they come to pick up their order or they get delivered. And these meals are labeled and good to stay in your fridge for 5 to 7 days. All you do is reheat them in your microwave. So super convenient for people who don't have time to cook, people who are looking to improve their overall health, lose weight, gain weight, whatever the goal might be. I'm here to help. So up front, I have some flyers, some business cards. If anybody wants to take them after class, if anybody has questions during class about anything, when we have like lulls or anything like that, feel free to shout them out to me. You don't have to raise your hand or anything like that. As well as I have a little, what is this called? The QR code? Is that what it is? A little QR code for anybody who wants to donate to my menu tasting fund. Because I have to do my experiments all the time, right? Before I put things on the menu. But that's a little bit about me and my background, what I do for work outside of this. I also just launched a little podcast about my business and healthy living and just a healthy lifestyle called Meals. And I also have a sub-podcast with my husband called Smiley's Kitchen, where we just cook whatever we're feeling like cooking that night for dinner and have good conversation. You could find that on my YouTube channel. And then aside from that, I started cooking here and I'm really loving it. My groups have been super awesome. So I'm excited to get started. In front of you guys, whoever's taken a class here before, it looks like the typical setup, right? You guys have your cutting board, your knife, your burner, your saute pan. A little backstory about the burner, which I'm gonna grab this just as an example really quickly. You guys don't have to do anything right now, but just showing you guys how it works if nobody knows. You're gonna take the knob, turn it all the way to the left until you hear the click, and that'll turn the flame on. Then you're just gonna adjust the knob to adjust the flame. For now, I'm gonna keep it off so you guys don't have to worry about anything. Whoever is using the burner and the saute pan, make sure that we're holding the pan with one hand. Other hand you're using to do whatever we're doing at the moment, just safety reasons. Cutting board person, you're gonna be doing all the knife skills. If at any point you guys wanna swap places and someone tried the burner, someone else tried the cutting board, you're more than welcome to. But right now your knives are right in front of the cutting board facing out. Let's just make sure we leave them there and don't touch them unless we absolutely need to. Like I said, bathroom up the hall and outside here to the right. If anybody needs anything or you guys have questions throughout the class, feel free to just, like I said, scream them out. Another thing that I'm gonna do, and this is the last thing I'm gonna cover, if it gets to a point where I'm trying to talk, and which I don't think this is gonna happen, but I can't get the crowd to focus back, I'm gonna do a little something and I'm gonna need you guys to participate, okay? I'm gonna say, hey-oh. What are you guys gonna say back? Hey-oh. You're gonna say it back. Like, what's this song? The first, yes, but what, is it Prince? Is it Prince? It's Queen. Queen, okay, because my first class I said Prince and they were like, it wasn't Prince, it's Queen. And then we got into a big thing and it was funny because I really thought it was Prince. So it's Queen. But you can see why I got them confused, right? All right, so today we are doing keto cooking. Who here follows a keto meal plan, a keto diet? We got one keto lover. Anybody else? I'm surprised. No one else. I was like, yeah, okay, because I was wondering, I'm like, is the majority of the group going to be people that already follow a keto plan, or is it going to be people that are interested, looking to learn more? Okay, super cool. So a little bit about keto. A keto meal plan is basically when you're following a diet that has higher amounts of fats and little to no amounts of carbs and moderate amount of protein. When you're following, a typical macro split, it's usually moderate carbs, moderate protein, moderate fats. That's usually for muscle growth, muscle recovery. It has overall a lot of health benefits as well. But what keto is, it helps with weight loss a lot faster than any other method would because you're cutting those carbs out. And there's other health benefits as well, like leveling out blood sugars, and all that other fun stuff that keto really does benefit, as well as the extreme amount of weight loss that it could happen quickly than other ways that you would lose weight. I personally am not a huge fan of the way that keto works because I'm not sure if it's you would probably disagree with me, but I think that not eating carbs is something I just couldn't do. I just couldn't do it. For the record, she said she cheats sometimes. No, but what I'm here to show you today is that there are ways to enjoy a keto diet. And what I love about keto is the high amounts of fat. So I love cheese, I love butter, I love dairy, I love all the healthy fats, which is what you want to incorporate in your keto diet. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple different recipes that are really easy to make in your own home. And what I want you guys to experience here is just building up confidence to be able to recreate these meals in your home. Cooking should be something fun, should be something relaxing. It shouldn't be stressful, so don't worry if you don't have the right measurement or if you did too much of that or you did too little of this. Just have a good time and don't have any worries, okay? If anybody needs me, just call out. So, first thing we're doing today is something that you guys did not see on the menu, and it was actually a last minute thing that I decided to do, but we're gonna do a little snack. So in front of you guys, you should have a bell pepper. You should have everything bagel seasoning. You should have a scallion. You should have a slice of bacon and a little bit of cream cheese. So what we're gonna do is a really easy keto snack. We're basically going to cut these peppers in half. They're washed, they're clean, they're dried. We're gonna take the seeds out. If there's anything inside, you guys could take those out. And then each person is gonna have a half of a pepper. You guys have a butter knife in front of you. We're gonna take the cream cheese. We're gonna spread the cream cheese inside the pepper. Whoever's on cutting board station, you're gonna take your piece of bacon and you're gonna finely chop it, or however you'd like to chop it. We're gonna top that on top of the pepper and the cream cheese. Then we're gonna sprinkle the everything bagel seasoning, and we're gonna finely chop up our green onion and top that on there as well. And that's all. You eat the pepper just like that. So it's a low calorie, low carb, high fat, and nutritional snack. So I wanna get started with that. You guys can feel free to do that and just start eating it. It's just a little starter, a little pregame to what we're doing here today.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Whatever you got to do it. If anybody's having anything that they want me to show them with knife skill wise, just let me know. Nice, Belle.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just gonna cut it like
With the green onion, do you do the white part, the green part, both?
I would say do the green part for now. You guys can put the white part aside and we may use it later on. Good question. While you guys are preparing this, I'm just gonna talk over you just for a second. The next thing we're doing really quick is the cauliflower mashed potatoes. I'm gonna boil the cauliflower up here for you guys. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna boil your cauliflower, just to let everybody know. Yep.
How did you get the consistency of that?
So what I did to this cauliflower is I just finely chopped it. Very, very small. So that's a good point. I'll go around with this last one before I pour it in. and just show everybody what it looks like. Typically, what I would do for the cauliflower is, I'm just gonna go around and show you guys. This is what the cauliflower looks like before I'm boiling it. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it later on. I finely chopped it.
Finely chopped.
Yep, this is cauliflower, yep. Finely chopped it raw. And then I'm gonna go ahead and boil it. You had a good look at it, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Not boiled yet though, it's not cooked. This is totally raw, cauliflower.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna boil it up here for you guys, and then I'll explain once you guys are done eating all this. So I actually chopped it up by hand, but typically, yes, I would say food processor. I just didn't have enough for all of you guys to use today. Otherwise, I would have totally had you do all this yourself. Less chopping for me. I'm also gonna throw a little bit of garlic in there as well.
And when you're working. Yeah, when you're working, you're raising
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm
chicken yesterday.
not scared of it. Yeah.
We were going to just dinner.
How's everybody doing? Okay?
I want to be.
So he was from That's great You were? I was. Okay. Too much. Oh, I love that.
Anybody dig in yet or no? We're still cooking? Okay, we're getting there. I'm like, did anybody get? Oh, you tried? Yay! All right, what do we think?
We're all chopped up, so
There you go. We're on our way.
spread. The pizza division is faster. What is the name of the restaurant in Elmhurst?
Patsy di Pizza. Look at her. She's like, it's Patsy.
Spell it.
P-A-Z. Look at you go.
P-A-Z-Z-I and then D-Z-I.
Okay.
York and...
It's right across the train tracks, yeah?
It's right on York Road, downtown Elmhurst.
Oh,
Strahan, the breakfast place. It's right across the street from 100 South, the Chop House right there.
Okay, if you know where IC is, the high school, it's like right by there.
I raised my kids in Elmhurst.
I do theater at Greenland.
If anybody needs to wash their hands again, feel free to. Because I'm doing it myself. I'm like, woo. I'm going to take a bite. Everybody tried already? I'm going to take a bite. All right, I'll wait for you guys. I'll wash my hands. How is it? You guys taste it? Good, right? This is just a super easy snack that if anyone's trying to follow the keto diet, it's super easy, super inexpensive as well. All right, I'm gonna try mine.
I remember I went to a nutritionist a long time ago and they said add colors to your diet.
Not bad. The really awesome thing about the keto diet too is that there's so many recipes online. So many recipes. And I feel like keto has definitely become, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's become more prominent in like today's society than it was 10 years ago or something like that. Right.
Low carb, no carb.
Right. But they put the name to it. Right. Right.
Is it the same as that low carb thing the men were all doing years ago?
Yeah.
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 That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But I
got a new
don't,
name.
I still
Mhm.
have carbs.
Yeah.
I'm mindful how many.
And that's a good thing too. That's a good thing too. I, for the longest time, followed my macros. So I was like tracking the food I was eating every single day. And I mean, my friends over here know that I was like psycho with tracking. And it's like, I got to a point where I was like, I'm not really enjoying my day-to-day life. Right. It was stressing me out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And I love food too much to stress over it. I want to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. And I don't want to have to worry about it.
Cheese wraps, egg wraps.
You know what? I just got the egg white wraps. I got egg white wraps.
Do they taste like egg?
No. Yeah. Not really.
I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, not really.
I do a lot of like wrapped, like baked egg rolls.
Yeah, those are awesome. Nice.
It's good. It's just I feel like I'm getting way more carbs.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of
Right. I like to use like lettuce wraps too for things like that. If I want to watch the carbs, I'll use a lettuce wrap instead of, a tortilla or something like that. There's so many things that you can improvise with. So many things. I saw someone the other day use a bell pepper and make a sandwich with a bell pepper. So she had her deli meat and her cheese in the middle and then slapped 2 things of peppers on top. I'm like, she just made a pepper sandwich. So crazy. Yeah, it's the sweetness, the crunchiness. It's definitely all nice.
Right.
Oh my God. What do you guys think? Is it okay?
Are you trying to send me something now?
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. For Sofia.
Okay, not Sophia.
No, but also a lot of people call me Sophie.
They do.
A lot of people. It's good? Nice. Awesome. Yeah.
One thing I don't understand about
Yeah.
keto
Yeah.
is intuitively
Mm-hmm.
the level of fat. It's counterintuitive that it would be a diet you could lose weight.
Right. So when I first learned about keto, and I'm just gonna put this out there, I'm not a nutritionist, so don't quote me on anything that I'm saying. But no, when I've done a lot of research on a lot of different types of diets out there, and everything I've read about keto, I've just never really fully understood, because it's just so crazy to me that, because when I was dieting, I'm like, let me get my fats as low as I possibly could, right? And I was eating more carbs because I was weightlifting at the time, so it was just better for me. And the thing also is that every diet is different for every single person. You could be following a keto diet, I could be following a keto diet, but we'd be having to eat different amounts of things. You know what I mean? So every single diet that you follow is going to be different for everybody. And I know there's a math behind it, but it does work. And again, like I said, keto has more effective results in weight loss, faster results. And so I think that's why, people at least who are interested in losing weight, they follow the keto diet. But what I find that happens is that, if you stop following the keto diet and you start eating carbs again, then what happens to your body? What happens what happens to your metabolism? Then your body's all confused. If anything, it's nice for a meal or two a couple times a week or something like that. Right? Is that what you do? Because that makes a lot more sense to me.
Because then you will crash.
Right. That's what I heard.
And you want to eat the gallon.
Right.
But
Exactly.
the secret is you go into ketosis, so then you start losing the weight. And when you bounce off and on and cheat,
Exactly.
you're really not in ketosis.
Well, and then ketosis, for anyone who doesn't know, is when your body is using the high amounts of fat that you're eating to burn. That's what's burning your fats. It's using it for energy and stuff like that, rather than using carbs if we were eating higher carbs and lower fat. So it's basically the opposite. And yeah, there is a whole math behind it, and it's all very mind blowing to me. But that's what we're doing today. It was good, right?
Yeah. 2 questions.
Yeah.
So the bagel.
Yeah. So good question. I had that with me. I'll show you guys right here.
How did you cook your bagel?
I cooked my bacon at 390 for 20 minutes, and it came out perfect. I put it on a sheet tray, and I put parchment. 390 for 20 minutes I did. And my everything bagel seasoning, I got it from Jewel. You can get it anywhere pretty much. I'll leave it up here if you guys want to come take a picture after class or something like that. But I actually will eat a bagel with cream cheese and I'll sprinkle that right on top of it. It's so good, yeah. So if anybody has any trash, I'll come around and I'll collect that now, and then we can get started on our cauliflower mash, because I think this is just about done. Maybe I won't bring the trash. Done? You want to keep? Done? Done. Okay, just... I'll keep it to the side if you want to bring it home later. You don't have to. Trash. You guys liked it?
Yeah.
Trash, I'll take this. You guys want me to get rid of those scraps too? Yeah, you won't need them.
Thick bacon? Is that thick bacon?
Yeah, it was, I think it was actually,
Chili, pepper.
I can pull, let me see. It might have been thick, but you know what, actually I don't think I have any more. When I was cooking it, it wasn't super thin. So yes, it was a little bit thick. I personally like mine a little thicker no matter what I'm doing, just because I feel like, and that's a good question, because if it was thinner, it wouldn't need to cook for that long, obviously. So thicker bacon is better for sure. I'll take it, no worries. Yep. I'm gonna get this out of your way as well. Since we won't need any of this, I'll take this from you, I'll take that from you, I'll take that from you. Yep, of course you can. No problem, no problem. And I'm gonna take your butter knives, since you guys don't need those either.
Sophia,
Thank
the
you.
bell
Yeah.
peppers that we use,
Yep.
I mean, or I'm not paying attention. Joan and I were mentioning.
Yeah.
Do they say on the package bell peppers?
So they are actually, just dropped something, or at least it sounded like it. They are actually, it said sweet peppers. So I don't think that they're actually bell peppers. And what I was actually looking for when I was in the grocery store were the small sweet peppers, like the smaller ones, you know? And I get them in bulk at Costco, which is a really, and like these are, you know, they're a little too long for the snack we made today, which is why I cut mine in half. I noticed a couple other people did that too. But when you get the smaller bell peppers, those are a lot easier just to eat in bite sizes. But you can also do it with like a bell pepper. You could do it with anything that you want. I've also seen people put like pepperoni slices on top, and there's so many other things that you can add. So that's what I like about this. So I think that our cauliflower is just about getting there. I'm gonna have you guys, one person from each group when it's ready, I'm gonna have you guys come up. You can grab a bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and dump your cauliflower, and your garlic are both in here, gonna be fully cooked. You guys can, I'll dump it in the bowl. You guys can go back to your station, and then you all should have a fork on your station. Everybody see a fork? So what we're gonna do with the fork, and typically I'll just go over really quickly how at home I would do this and how at home you can do it, and it would just be a little bit, not better, but yeah, better, a little. So you can use a food processor, a food blender, a hand blender, a hand mixer, whatever you wanna do. Today, I'm gonna have you guys put the cauliflower in a bowl and use your fork to just mash it as best as you can. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough food processors for you to each have your own station and do it. And I could have done this all prior, but I wanted you guys to have some involvement in making the food, obviously. So when you're in a pickle and you don't have a blender or food processor, this is always how you can mash things up. Even if you have I have like a really big potato masher at my house. It's not a fork, but it's something I could just go like that with. So you guys can do that. But once you guys have your cauliflower and you're back at your table, whoever wants to do it, just use your fork, mash it up as best you can. I don't know if you're gonna get it completely smooth, but do the best you can. And I'll come around and I'll start passing everything else out right now while I let this finish off cooking. So if anybody wants to grab another drink or chit chat for just a second. All right. So I am coming around, I'm passing out butter, salt and pepper, and parsley. Whoever's on cutting board duty, if you guys want to start finely chopping the parsley, you're more than welcome to. Just keep it off to the side.
Okay. Where do you like to go grocery shopping?
So personally, I really, really, really like Jewel. I think their produce is like beautiful. And then I have some people that, like my mom hates the Caputo's produce, but every time I go, it's like perfect.
Okay.
So I don't have any issues with either of those two places. But those are my main two places. I used to go to, she asked where I go grocery shopping, and I would say Jewel and Caputo's. I used to go to Mariano's, but I don't know. Does anybody else agree with me? I don't know why I feel that way. Yeah, it's not my favorite, and I feel like it's more expensive and...
They sold at Kroger.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. That's probably what it was. Now I'm coming around, I'm passing out sour cream and grated Parmesan cheese. You guys don't have to do anything with that just yet. If you want to start chopping your parsley and leaving it in the corner, you guys are more than welcome to. I'll get this out of your way. Parsley we're just going to use as a garnish for the cauliflower, or we can mix it in. Do you want me to get rid of that?
Yes, please.
I didn't know if I gave it to you. I'll get rid of this. Do you want to finish that, or you could throw it in here? I'll toss it. Okay, perfect.
It'll be gone.
Awesome. You guys don't have to do anything with this just yet.
Oh my god. That's the only sound if he's ever been in a grocery store.
Other than that, I do all of my grocery shopping for my business at Restaurant Depot. And then I also do a little bit at Jewel or Costco if I have to. I wish I had a Trader Joe's close to me. The closest Trader Joe's is like a 25-minute drive, I think. It would be like the one in Schaumburg. Since I'm in Bloomingdale, I think there's one in Schaumburg, right?
There is.
My gosh, I wish I would drive that far, but, and I wanted to stop once, and my husband was like, oh my God, we'll just go to Jewel. So I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just go to Jewel. All right. Couple more minutes. Yeah.
So I'm doing a recipe that calls for 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, but if I use dry, do you know how many?
Like what the difference is?
Yeah.
So
2 tablespoons of fresh.
yeah. So dry herbs seem to be a little bit more potent, so you don't need to use as much. I have a really bad problem with not measuring anything ever because I could just I don't know, use my eye and tell. But to me, you can't, if you're not really overdoing it, it won't be a huge difference. Like if you still wanted to do the 2 teaspoons or whatever the measurement was, you could do the same thing and it wouldn't be a huge difference at all. If you wanted to do a little less and taste it and see how it tasted, if you want a little more, to be honest, to me, parsley doesn't have like a huge flavor profile. It's kind of one of those more mild, bland flavors. It's more so for garnish or for show or something like that. But you can always add whatever you think and then taste it, see how it tastes, and if you want to add a little more, you always can. Yep, and that is completely correct. Obviously, I like buying fresh if I can, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Another minute here. I just decided I'm going to strain it for you guys and bring it to the table. I don't know why I was going to ask you guys to come up here. So I'm going to pass this out. If you guys here, let's have her do it since you just chopped, huh? We gotta share here. Essentially what we're gonna do with this is we are going to end up adding all of our ingredients in here. So you guys have your Parmesan cheese, your sour cream, your butter, your salt and pepper. You guys don't have to add all the salt and pepper in there. I would suggest adding a little bit and then tasting, but feel free to go ahead and add. Sometimes I find adding a little bit of liquid or a little bit of something else helps with the mashing process. And I also have cooking water up here that we're supposed to add a touch of once it's a little bit more mashed up. So I'll come around and I'll pour just a little bit in whenever you guys let me know you're ready for it. But feel free. Yep. There's garlic in there already, which is nice. But you guys can start mashing away. That's one. So each person has 1 clove of garlic. And there is, I wonder if they printed out the recipes. Sometimes they do. Otherwise, they should email them to you guys.
They usually email.
They usually email? Okay. The first 2 classes I did here, they printed them out for me, but it doesn't look like it's over here. What? Grab a business card on your way out. I'm emailing you the recipe. There you are. Whoever wants to. Careful, it's a little hot, okay?
Abby's email.
Yeah, I talk with her all the time. I talk with Alex
Interesting, because I got it from them right away, but it took me a while too for some of them. So. I'm not worried. Yeah. You'll get them.
Alrighty, one for you. Just be careful, the bowl is a little bit hot, and I'm gonna go grab a bowl for you guys.
I know, but like, no. We're like in the same spot except you guys have been dating for a while. I know.
Yeah. All good.
It's really rude.
So I'll do this more than get out of here.
All right, let the mashing begin.
I've heard there's other schools in our
How do we think it's mashing so far? All right? Yeah, it's all right. Doing okay? Mashing all right? Yep, if you guys want to throw the sour cream, the butter. Yep. I would suggest adding the butter in right now, just so while the cauliflower's hot, it'll help the butter to melt. You guys can also throw in your sour cream and your Parmesan cheese once it's a little bit more mashed up. The cauliflower, so I came around and I showed you guys how it was really finely chopped up. And I would say it was in here for about 10 minutes, and then I tasted it. To me, you really can't overcook cauliflower, so once I saw that it was good enough to mash, by fork, I pulled it out. I probably would have not cooked it as long if I was throwing it in a food processor. Obviously, that would mash up no problem. But I wanted it to be easy for you guys. Yep, you could go ahead and add some cheese.
All of the cheese or?
Yep, whatever you guys want. If you don't want all that cheese, you don't have to add it all. Can I help you find something? What are you looking for?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, I thought you were like about to go in the fridge, even though you're more than welcome to. Just holler at me if you guys think you need a little more water. I'm gonna come around and give some.
What consistency should it be? Should it be?
So essentially what it should be like mashed potatoes. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing it because it's in place of the cauliflower mash, in place of the potato. Do you guys need a little bit of this? You might be good there. You might be good too. It looks good. Did you add? You can throw your sour cream in there and let's see if it gets a little bit more runny. That looks good. Nice. No one needs this really.
Did you hand mash the cauliflower or throw it in the food processor?
I chopped it by hand. Yep, I chopped it by hand. But you could totally throw it in food processor. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing really quick. There we go. Another idea really quickly. I have a couple people asking me how I chopped up the cauliflower before I cooked it. You guys are totally more than welcome to boil a pot of water at your house. And sometimes even this is what I do with my broccoli. I don't even cut it. I just put the whole head upside down in the pot of boiling water. And then once it's fully cooked, I chop that stem off because I don't need it. And then if I was using a food processor, I'd throw it all right in the food processor. So you really wouldn't have to chop anything if you were doing this at home. A lot less messy, right. So there's so many ways that you could do this stuff at home. How are we doing? Does anybody need water? Ooh, nice. Yeah, so what you're gonna wanna do is add this. It'll help make it a little bit more, it'll soak up the water that's in there. And go ahead and add your sour cream.
Does it
with this?
So
What is
you
this?
think we're okay with moisture?
I think so, yep, because once you add all that cheese, it's gonna soak up all that moisture. And the sour cream going in there is gonna help too. But if you guys are still wanting me to check it out after, I will.
Oh, so we're gonna eventually add up
Yep,
this.
once you guys add all that, it should all come together. What was that? Yep. You guys can toss the parsley in as well, mix it in.
Cauliflower per person.
So you guys each had a pound of cauliflower, which yes is about, I measured it out as a pound after it was all chopped up, but it probably was about one head, maybe a little bit more. But it's also something, if you wanted to cook it at home for your family, and it's always really nice leftover too. So if you guys did have extras, prep out a couple meals for the next day, go take them to work, something like that. If you did have extra, I think everything does freeze well. Personally, I don't freeze my stuff all that often, but I do think that it would freeze well. And I'm always all for experimenting. So make a batch, throw it in the freezer, and see how it comes out in a week, right? See if it turns out all right. Once you guys are all done with the cauliflower, if you want to, you can taste it, but I know we only have one fork. I have roll-ups up here for you guys once it is time to actually eat, which I could pass out now if you guys want to taste. Does that sound good? Yeah. Wants to taste? Okay. And it's just a taste because this is going to be paired with our shrimp and zoodles that we're eating. Keep this over here for you if you guys want to taste the cauliflower, and then you could just put it to the side. Yep.
Did you say shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like shrimp?
Eat shrimp.
Oh, you can't eat shrimp?
I have shellfish.
Oh, get out of town.
So, but that's okay.
No, I'm gonna think of something right here. Hold on.
However,
No problem.
sorry if I was supposed to tell you.
No, not at all. Not at all. I thought someone actually. So when people sign up for the class, I'm never really the one that sees who's signing up or is in communication with any of the customers that are buying tickets. But I believe, did you let anybody know that you had the shellfish? Because
Probably not.
I'm gonna get this stuff out of your way. I'm gonna let you keep this just in case you need it. Give me 1 second, because what would you prefer? Would you prefer more veggies, or if I had some tofu? Do you like tofu?
In a way.
Whatever I could do.
Actually, you can just distribute it evenly and just leave the shrimp out for me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. No problem. I have so much spinach. I'll give you more spinach and more veggies, okay? I didn't give you guys any yet, right? Feel free to taste it, and then you guys can let it sit to the side if you'd like.
Someone give them
You guys also have room underneath. I'm going to get all this stuff out of your way, you guys.
cookie.
My God, you guys are the best. Hold on, I'm coming for you. Anybody have anything they need me to take off of their table to clear out some room? Yep, I'm gonna come around and do that. Everybody's good? Everybody's good?
I don't need potato. It's really good.
You guys want to toss your butter in, or no? You don't have to.
That's for in here?
It is.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave this for you guys, and I'll take all this out of your way, okay?
Thank you.
I'll leave that for you guys. I'll take this. Did you guys have a taste yet, or we're waiting? I'm gonna leave the pepper for you guys, just in case we need it. I'll take that. And
We were able to taste it before because it definitely needs
see,
more salt.
there you go. Do you guys want me to get rid of your extras, or you want to keep it? Okay, just in case you want to throw it in there later.
Do we put the green onion that we had left in here also or not?
You know what? It's totally up to you guys. We really don't have, I don't have any plans to use it in the future meals that we have, but if you want to, we can throw it in the cauliflower, or you could throw it in your shrimp. I love scallions. I really top them. I top a lot of my meals with green onions, so whatever you guys want to do. Or you don't have to use it at all, so it's totally preference. You guys, so fun.
Any other relatives that live here? Do your kids live here?
I'm so thirsty.
You gotta start sending
Annalisa, what the fuck? Like what?
like this.
Like when are you home this week? Because I want to be there for 20 minutes.
I'm literally
Okay.
engaged this year.
You know, Joe's off. Are you home tomorrow? But is Ollie gonna be home? But I want him to be home. Oh, perfect. We'll swing by in the morning. Cute, I love it.
And I have one grandbaby.
I'm gonna go. Hey, Tiff, you okay? Any chance we have like tofu or something? Someone's allergic to shellfish, and I know Abby told me that, but I don't know why I thought someone else was gonna like take care of her.
Why did they take a
I don't know. So she was fine with me giving her more spinach and stuff. She was like, it's not. No. She was fine. She was like, don't worry about it. Just give me more vegetables if you have it, which I will. I have all that spinach. Okay. But I was just wondering if we had tofu or something.
I think we do. And
or
if
even
we do,
chicken.
I'll cut it up
Chicken
for
or
you.
something.
Chicken we have for the weekend, but I think we have.
Even just one piece, yeah.
Should we put all the salt
To taste. So whatever you think. Yep.
Okay, so
It is to think. And you could keep it for the next meal that we're doing too, even though I'm going to give you guys more salt and pepper. You could keep it if you'd like. Yep. So once you guys have tasted your cauliflower, you can go ahead and put it off to the side. Or I don't know if you guys would like to, there's room underneath your table, wherever you guys feel comfortable leaving it. Because I want to get started with our shrimp. I love shrimp. Who likes shrimp? I know you don't like shrimp. But I love shrimp. I mean, I just think it's a great protein. It's high in protein. It's low in fat, which for keto, obviously, you know, we want things that are high in fat, but it's a good source of protein. And I think for each meal, if you have a good source of protein, you can have fun with everything else, like sauces, sides, carbs, starches, everything else like that. So really quick, how we're going to do this, I'm just going to explain. Whoever's on the burner, do we remember how to turn it on? We can go ahead and turn that on low. You're the best. Thank you. So I've got a piece of chicken for you. Do you want chicken or do you just want vegetables?
Chicken would be great.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Awesome.
Thank you.
No problem. Of course. You guys can keep that on low, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to pass out olive oil. You guys can dump all of that right into your pan. And then the next thing I'm going to pass out is your shrimp and your salt and pepper, because we're going to go ahead and once that oil is not smoking, but you could tell it's getting a little bit hot and separating a little bit, you can go ahead and toss your shrimp in, and then we're going to season it with salt and pepper. Okay? I'm coming around and I'm doing
Wait, I totally blanked.
olive oil. Did you turn your burner on? Yeah. Okay, dump the olive oil in there. After this, I'm gonna come and or drop off your shrimp. I don't know why I brought the whole tray with me. I'm just showing you guys what everything looks like first, and then I'm coming back to drop it all off. There you go. You guys can toss that oil right into your pan. I think we're gonna do the shrimp first in here, and then I'll swap the pan out and I'll cook your chicken really quick, okay? There you go. You guys can toss all that right in there.
Oh my god.
He goes, we're at 8, and now you're at 3.
And I was like, it was like bad. I don't remember what I did. And I said, you know what this means? You gotta.
Okay, there's your shrimp.
That's good.
Shrimp here. You guys don't have to toss this in just yet. We're gonna wait for the oil to get a little bit hotter, okay? Just before the smoking point, we should be tossing this in. That looks good, perfect. There you are. Everybody's flame is good. Nice. Once it's in there, you can go ahead and take your salt and pepper that I'm gonna pass out, and you can go ahead and season it right there in the pan, okay? And I went ahead and I mixed your salt and pepper together. You guys can shake it up a little bit better, but same thing. Yep, just add it to taste. You guys don't have to toss all the salt and pepper in right now. Yeah, let's see here. You're good to go. There you go. There you go. Is it? Okay, you're fine. She said ours is broken. Let me see. You might be out of propane, that's all. Yep, you are. It's okay. It's not you, it's the burner. I just need to figure out. There we go. Everybody pour their, I knew how to do this. Maybe this one is broken.
I think there's more down here.
Yep, there are, but I might have to run. Everybody doing okay with their shrimp? I mean, I know it comes out. Belle, you guys could raise your flame just a smidge. Very confused. Okay, there you go. You're on. We're rolling. Careful with that, okay? Don't forget, whoever is using the pan, just make sure you're holding it. And if you don't hear a sizzle just yet, you could go ahead and turn that heat up just a smidge. We're gonna wanna cook them about, I would say 3 to 4 minutes each side until they get opaque. We're gonna take them out then. I'm gonna give you a plate to put them in. We're gonna set that to the side. And then when we're cooking our sauce, we're eventually gonna toss our shrimp back in to fully cook, okay? Hey, Tiff, do you have more plates so that I can put the shrimp? They need plates to like put their shrimp to the side. And also, I think I'm gonna cook that woman's chicken up by me. So what pan do I use?
Any pan that you want to use.
They all work on the induction burner up there? Because I think I'm just gonna get her stuff going. Okay. So that, like, I could use this guy?
Yep.
Because I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna cook your chicken for you. Plates, yeah. So they can.
You want to use the mini ones?
Oh, yeah. Well, Tiff, do you have a second to just help me take the water off so that I can... You might need 2 towels, though. I have one up here if you want to grab one more. Then I'll get that guy going. Okay. Beautiful. Shrimp, I believe, I didn't do the grocery shopping for this class, but I believe it was all done at Restaurant Depot.
Oh, okay.
Restaurant Depot, yeah. And anyone can get a membership at Restaurant Depot, I think. I think they say you have to have a restaurant or some type of food business, but yeah, you probably, they gave me like 3 cards when I went in there. I could pass them out to whoever wants one, so. Thanks, Tiff, thank you.
I don't own a restaurant and I have a restaurant.
Do you? See, she's got one.
Is it still in Displays or is there another one?
There's one in Lombard that I go to, yeah. But they have them all over, so I think that there's a bunch, yeah. Gotta figure out how to use this thing. Yeah, right? Can you help me turn this on?
Turn it on?
Yeah, for this guy.
This one?
Yeah, that's perfect. I'll use that guy.
Had my mom
There you go. A little bit longer for you guys, then you could transfer it to this plate, okay? Awesome. I would say in a minute here, you guys are good to pull that, and I'm going to leave it right in front of her. You have an allergy, right? Yeah. Okay, stay back. A little bit longer for you guys, and then we could transfer it to the plate. We're going to just set it aside. A little bit longer there for you guys. Nice. You guys are almost done there. I would say about 30 seconds, and you could pull that baby off. You guys are doing good. A little bit longer here.
That's crazy.
And you guys are doing good, too. Just a little longer.
I want to look at you like you're wedding.
Take this shrimpy cup out of your way. What's everybody's favorite protein to eat? Anybody love shrimp, or is that just me? Salmon? I love salmon too. Salmon's like on my top for sure. What did we say? Scallops? Nice. Crab? Ooh, we got a lot of fish lovers in here. What's your favorite? Chicken? Good. I'm glad that you like chicken.
I put all the pictures in that I want to. Like I just finalized that, and now I need to figure out like what I want the writing and the colors
If you guys, if your shrimp is no more translucent to see through, you can go ahead and pull it. I'm gonna cook your chicken up here, okay? And I'll make if you don't mind, I'll make the sauce for you, and because I'm not gonna have you obviously mix it in with the sauce that you guys are doing.
my mom is like, I heard they were good too.
Garbage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just.
Thanks, ma'am.
Do you still need? You guys have salt and pepper, or did you use it all?
Used it.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this here then for you,
Okay.
in case you guys need more. You guys still want to keep that stuff? I'll get rid of this. What was that?
These already come clean.
They do, yeah.
They do?
They do.
Because these are really nice looking shrimp.
Yeah, yeah, they're amazing. At Restaurant Depot, they do a really good job. Sometimes I also get my seafood from Supreme Lobster, which is, it's only like maybe 5 minutes down the road from Restaurant Depot. And you guys can leave your, perfect, that's awesome, that's what we want to see. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, now I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna pass out butter. You guys are gonna toss the butter directly into your pan, okay? Toss that butter right in there, okay? Yep.
Should we leave the oil in the pan?
Yep.
Okay, so you just want to pull the shrimp.
We are making a sauce for our shrimp, so we're gonna want all those flavors in there that you guys already got. When you guys are ready and all the shrimp is out, you can go ahead and toss that in. Oh, beautiful, yum. Yep. You can toss the butter right in. Once your shrimp is all the way out, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce, but no rush. I'll get this out of your way.
Sophie, where'd you get the shrimp?
Shrimp Restaurant Depot, I believe. I didn't do the grocery shopping, but I know they do most of their shopping at restaurant.
For your make dinner for you and Joe, where would you probably go?
It depends. Like if I'm at Jewel and didn't look good, maybe I would buy frozen. I wouldn't travel to Restaurant Depot for Joe, like just me and him.
Right.
Bless you.
Kudos to it is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Costco has awesome seafood, yeah. I would love, you know what I'm gonna do for my next podcast? I'm gonna do like a grocery haul. Yeah. A grocery haul where I get my stuff from, yeah. Who? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
To tell you about.
oh, I would love to hear.
She wrote a book
She did?
about my whole family.
Oh,
Like good or bad? Oh, God.
no. What?
I have to tell you.
Wait, this is,
So you guys don't like kids and stuff? No. So it's my dad's stepsister.
all right, everybody's butter is melted, yeah? Okay. I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna pass out everything else that you guys are gonna need. Heavy cream.
Oh, love heavy cream.
Love heavy cream, love it, love it. Heavy cream. You guys can go ahead and pour this heavy cream right inside, okay? Flame should be low medium right now. I don't want to rush this just yet. We still have a little bit more chopping to do, okay? So put your flame on low. Let's do low.
Okay.
We're gonna do low. You can go ahead and toss this heavy cream right in there.
Is she like famous?
Yeah, you guys are good. Take that out because we're gonna toss the shrimp back in eventually. Nope, put it right on that separate plate. Yep.
I think she thinks she is.
Do my cutting board people have room right now? Yeah? Okay. I'm coming around now. I'm passing around basil, cherry tomatoes, and garlic. We're gonna chop them all, throw them right into your sauce. That's why I want the flame to be a little low right now because we still have some chopping to do. You guys can leave the lemon off to the side for now, but you could wedge it if you want. Essentially, we're just gonna squeeze it in the sauce.
Put her in.
It's a little heavy one.
Thank you.
Yep.
So chop it all and throw it in?
Yep. I'm gonna show you guys just how I like to chop my basil up. Cherry tomatoes, you can chop right in half, toss them right in. Garlic, chop it however you'd like. You could do slices, you could mince it however you guys want. You guys can lower this just a smidge here.
Okay.
Is it all the way low or is it pretty high still?
It keeps going out.
Oh, it does? Okay. Maybe you need to change. You guys lower that flizzame. Really? I love it. Yeah, lower that all the way for a sec.
Trying to catch up with the shrimp.
No, you're good.
Like, let's just throw it on high.
You guys are so funny. Oh, I'm leaving that extremely low, and I might need to get you more butter. All right, so
What are we doing?
cutting board. You're gonna cut your tomatoes in half,
Okay.
throw them right in, and then cut your basil in half and throw that right in as well. I'm passing around. Yep. Question.
It was bubbling. I didn't want to put it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All of that's gonna go right in there.
Okay.
I'm also passing around spinach. You guys can throw the spinach in whenever you'd want, whenever you'd like as well.
Do we need to cut the spinach in any way?
You don't have to because it's gonna wilt down pretty nicely.
Okay.
There you are. I love that you guys are extending your hands because there's a lot going on these tables right now. Everybody's okay with the room they got?
Yeah.
If anybody wants me to get rid of anything, just let me know.
Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am. There you go. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, you're good. Just toss some stuff in there. Toss the tomatoes in as she's cutting them. You could throw the spinach in too. Yep, basil goes in. Garlic, yeah, because it's on low, so I'm not worried about you guys about it cooking too quickly or anything like that.
Yeah, so chop it.
Yep. You can mince it, you can mince the garlic, or you can do it in slices, however you guys like. And if you guys want to save a little bit of your tomatoes, I'll toss some of them in yours. Okay. Is that okay? And then I have spinach for yours, so no worries. You could throw all your spinach in there. Let's see here.
Is it okay if it's like bubbling?
Yeah, it's okay. It should be on low.
I have it on the
What do we-
minimum. It says minimum. Is that
Let me see here.
a little bit?
So we're gonna go closer to the top there. There you go. Now you are pretty low.
Okay.
Should be good, yep.
These knives are amazing.
Yeah, they keep them sharp here, right?
Fast enough.
Yum.
Cooking class in high school?
No, yeah, I think 1 year I did do a cooking class, yeah. No, I don't think I was with you, no.
What kind of a place did you?
What was that? Yes, but if you guys aren't huge garlic fans, you don't have to. You guys don't have to add everything if you don't want to. If you guys don't like spinach, you don't have to add the spinach. If you guys aren't too fond of garlic, you could do 1 clove instead of 2. I have the recipe that they're gonna send you. I doubled that. So basically the recipe I sent is for half a pound of chicken or shrimp. You guys got 1 full pound. So I doubled the recipe, which calls for 2 cloves of garlic and all that good stuff. But if you guys don't want to add everything, you definitely do not have to. Yep, basil goes right in there too. You could chop it up. And let's see here. Yep, you guys are pretty low. If you guys want to now, you can start. What is it? What is everyone? I'm gonna come around and look first because you guys are looking good. Oh, I like that. So they're mushing up their tomatoes in here, turning it into a little bit of a tomato sauce, which you guys could very well do. If you want, you can raise the heat a little bit now. Now I want to start seeing. Nice. Did you guys add all your heavy cream and everything?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep, I will grab it for it. You guys mind if I add a little more heavy cream?
Not at all.
Okay, because I just want it to be a little more liquidy. There you go. No problem. I'll switch you out. Here we go. Let's see here. I'm not going to be as fast as Alex is, but I'm going to try my best. He's like, boom, 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 boom.
He's done it too many times.
Yeah, right? He doesn't even think about it.
That's not on. There it goes. Yeah, the seal wasn't all the way.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There we
Now
go.
you got it.
Wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have. Hold on. Now I got all freaked out. I'm going to get you guys a different one. Are you sure? If it leaked a little, though? What do you think?
Try it up there.
Oh.
No, it just needed to be turned. It wasn't
Yep,
the seal.
yep. You're absolutely right. There you are. Yep. You're out too? Wow. Yep. If you guys if your sauces are starting to bubble a little bit, they look like everything's kind of coming together, you guys can definitely throw your shrimp in right about now. I'm going to come around and pass out Parmesan cheese, which you guys can toss in as well. I know, right? You usually don't do. Are we off here? We are. You usually don't add like cheese to seafood or cream. But it's all personal preference, right?
I mean, you totally could put cheese in anything, but health-wise, I choose not to.
I know, I don't either. But we're in a keto class, Belle. We like cheese.
I know.
We like fats. I'm gonna push this a little closer though, because
Yeah. Is this getting like thrown in there?
no, this is the side. This is the side, and I'm coming around and I'm doing. You guys are gonna have zoodles as well. I know. Yep, you guys can toss your shrimp right back in. Yep. Yum. Did everybody chop everything that they needed to? Everybody chop their tomatoes, their garlic, their basil? Because I'm going to come around and I'm going to steal your cutting board so that you guys have room to eat. Does that sound good?
What about the lemon?
Are you guys done with this? Lemon, go ahead and squeeze that into the pan as well. The lemon. Tomatoes, oh, those are for me, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. Yep. Just be careful of the seeds if you want to put your hand over it or something like that. You guys go ahead, I'll take this.
Yeah. And we didn't even
So good, right? You guys are so cute. Oh my God. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, this is trash. Yeah. Yep. All right, taking this. You guys don't need this. We'll let that just cook for a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Where do you want the cutting boards?
Just leave them there. I'm gonna come around and grab from you guys. Thank you very much, madam.
Are you
For what? I have someone else here. Yeah, someone else here. I'm gonna take this out of your way.
Yes.
I'll take this plate.
We might keep this.
I was gonna take. You know what? I'll take the cutting board. Yeah, give me this, and I'll just get this out of your way. You guys can keep the spoon. Give me just a second, and I will come around. Really quick, I'm gonna pass out the cheese. You guys can toss that right in as well. Okay. Is this still on here?
I'm gonna turn it off.
Okay, yep, turn it right. Just turn it on to mix that in, and then you guys can go ahead and turn it off. Cheese you can mix right in. Cheese you can mix right in. Cheese you can mix right in.
Thank you.
And cheese you can mix right in.
Okay.
I take that. I'll come back for your cutting board. I love that you guys mushed up your tomatoes. That looks really good. So many different things that you guys can add it to this meal as well. You know, if you want different vegetables. I actually got some zoodles prepared for you guys, so we're gonna pair it with that.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. I'm gonna steal this cutting board, okay?
Yes.
You mind if I use that garlic clove for you?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, I will be coming around to pass out new plates for you guys in just a second. I'll come right back for that. Take this out of your way. Take that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if anybody has time to grab more tea, if you guys want, feel free to go ahead and do that. Yeah. So funny. All right. What are we smelling? Ooh, yum.
Should we be boiling it more?
You guys can definitely crank your heat up. Yep.
Crank our heat.
Yep. Your shrimp also looks like it needs to finish cooking just a little, so I would crank it just for a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry. There you go. You want me to get rid of your cutting board and your plate and your knife? I don't think you guys need
What
it
do we
anymore.
do with the lemon?
You're gonna squeeze the lemon right in there.
Right now?
Yep, you can squeeze it in right now. I'm gonna get this out of your way. Lemon juice is something that just helps with seafood.
And because it's cooked, it won't curdle the cream?
Nope, not at all.
One summer,
Get this out of your way. You guys are professionals over here.
I was just here.
You guys can, yeah.
I'm gonna tell them.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mama.
Maybe we'll keep our lemon.
Yeah, in case you want to add more. Yours looks so freaking good. Yes, I just am going to use the garlic on this plate here. But I will leave that there for you.
You're using this one, right?
That one. I'm going to come around and pass out plates because then I'm going to have you guys assemble. I'm also passing out zoodles, okay? So this is zucchini and butternut squash. Whoever wants to at the table, divide it between the two plates. This is obviously in place of, you know, what a spaghetti would look like. Obviously, it's vegetables.
And you cooked it.
It's not cooked. Nope, it is raw. Whenever I do zoodles, I don't cook them. Ever, yeah. They're both a really nice texture and bite when you do bite into them. They have a little, oh, you do. I was like, why did I skip right over you guys? I was like, oh, they gave me one. There you go. And I'm gonna come and pass out plates as well so that you guys can put your zoodles on. And then you can put, bless you, and then you can put your cauliflower mash on the side if you guys want to put your shrimp right on top and your sauce, however you want to do it. Feel free to do so. I'll swap with you. I'll take that guy.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
And then put the cauliflower mash on the side like she said?
However you guys want to do it. We could also have a competition if you guys want to see who plates the best.
So for this dish, do you want this much liquid or should we reduce down more? Or what
You know what?
would be-
It's totally your preference because this will reduce if you let it sit for a little bit longer and let it cook down a little longer.
Reduce or do you want the liquid or what?
I like a little sauce. So what they have that's why I added a little bit of heavy cream to theirs because it could be a little more liquidy. For instance, you guys are about the same here. It doesn't. You guys could even let it boil for a little longer and let your
Wondering what the roll or what
right about there. Right about there. Maybe a little less, but it however you guys have your sauce right now, it's really all about the flavor. So if you guys think you have too much liquid or too little liquid, don't worry about it.
Let's go for a minute.
What was the question?
How do you do the noodles with the butternut squash?
So the noodles, you guys can just portion out between the two plates. It's just going to be.
How do you do them too? Because it's fucking odd.
Oh, good question. I brought the machine for you. So I was going to show you guys how I did my zoodles. Put this here for you guys. Yep.
Are we able to put them in?
You are, yeah. If you guys want to toss your zoodles into your pan, you can cook them if that's something that you prefer. I was going to keep your plate. But actually, if you guys want to put your zoodles on it, and then I'll take it back from you and I'll put your chicken and your sauce on it, okay? Here you go, Belle. Assemble however you wish. Yeah. Oh, do it. Do it. Yeah, we've got a couple people that want to add their zoodles into their pan. If you guys want to do that, feel free to do so. What was I using here? When making a sauce, it's really, and that's why I want to stress like how much I want you guys to do whatever you feel is right, because either way, whatever you cooked here tonight is going to taste delicious. In terms of sauce, it could be a little runny, it could be thicker. It totally depends on how quickly and how high your heat was this entire time. It should have been about medium heat, so you guys should have a decent amount of liquid, and that way it's going to absorb in your zoodles, in your cauliflower mashed potatoes, and it's just going to have all the flavors all in there together, which is going to be really, really nice. Thanks, Tiff. Yep.
Okay, I'll help. Let me just get this all done and then. And I'll be glad to do that.
So here's.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you want to do your cauliflower mash now or later?
Later.
Later, got it.
Hold on, I want to turn it off.
Yep, if you guys are done with your burners, whenever you're done with your pan and it's empty in your burner, I'll come around and I'll get that out of your way. Thanks, Tiff. Yeah, yes. I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
Just on this one? Okay. 2 spoons. All right, let me put 2 spoons on mine.
Yeah.
All right, and then do you want spoons on your mashed potatoes or? Okay, perfect.
Wow, this smells really good. How's everybody doing? You guys okay? Yeah, what do you want? More butter or olive oil? I would do. I'm gonna do butter just since I have it right here. Did anybody taste yet? Yeah? Yep, turn your burner off and I will come around and I'll take your saute pan and your burner. I'll get it out of the way for you guys. There you go. Yeah. Go ahead. Dig in if you guys are ready. Just another minute on yours, okay?
Okay, would you like some?
Oh, no, thank you so much, though. Oh, you guys are so sweet. That's for you guys to take home or for you to take home. If anybody needs to-go boxes, I can get them for you.
You want me to do the same for you?
Wow, how's it taste? Yum. This is awesome. Tastes good. I love seeing a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Love, love, love a thumbs up. I'll get this out of your way. I will get this out of your way. How's it tasting? Okay.
Very good.
Good.
Wow. And he was actually the chef at a ghost kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It has a different texture, but
You have a preference on the amount of sauce I pour in? Just half? You like sauce? Okay. On your zoodles too?
Sure.
I think the zucchini and the
It's wonderful.
Tastes good? Good. Special order.
otherwise they
No problem. I'll get this stuff out of your way, okay?
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
I can't stack these.
Got really quiet in here.
Next time I'll remember not to eat dinner before coming.
You ate dinner? Oh my God. You know, that's so funny because someone in one of the other classes that I did said they ate dinner before.
I was about to.
I don't know why you would. You're coming to a cooking class. You're coming to cook.
Cauliflower, I'll give it too.
How's the seasoning on everybody? Salt and pepper, okay? Awesome. See, that's why it's important to taste. You guys all did that on your own, by the way, so yours all probably taste different because no one put all of their salt and pepper in there. I'll get this out of your way. I'll get that out of your way. Love that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I always cook. I love it. I love to cook.
That's what I'm saying. We'll come over.
I know. You know how much I would love to, you guys. I would love for you guys to come over, just sit down at my table and let me take charge. That's what I enjoy.
Yeah, instead of going out to dinner.
These are a couple of my girlfriends here, and it's funny because tell them what I do every time we go out to dinner. Every time we go out to dinner, what am I doing when the food comes?
First of all, taking charge with the ordering. Ordering this, that, and then she serves all of our food evenly.
It's just something that I don't even think about. I'm just like, I stand up and I'm like, okay, everybody give me your plates. I'm putting this on, a little bit of that.
Restaurant manager.
I think it is. It's the restaurant manager in me, yeah.
You make everything family style.
Right, exactly. And I just love sharing food with friends and family. To me, it's just something that is like, just so nice and wholesome.
Now, where did you go to culinary school?
I went to Kendall College, Culinary Arts. Yeah, I was in the city of Chicago. And now I believe they merged with National Louis University, which I think now is on Michigan Avenue. Before it was near like Fullerton Market.
Kim Shamrock still the president at the time you went? She was about that time.
Kim Shamrock. I graduated in 2019.
Yeah, she took over about that time.
I'm not sure. You know, I don't even remember hearing of the president. That's crazy. At the school, I don't know. But culinary school, I always say, was like one of the best experiences of my entire life. It was just so fun. It was amazing to learn from all of these like professional, very traditional and classical chefs that I learned from. And it was all like learning how to cook traditional French food and French cuisine and techniques. And I know you mentioned that you did like a knife skills class here before, so it's like really interesting. And it's really cool that you guys can have that here too, you know, like stuff I learned in culinary school or classes that they offer here. So, you know, a funny story, I knew in my heart that I wanted to go right after high school, but I don't know, I was like thinking maybe I was gonna be a speech pathologist. So I went to Elmhurst College for a semester, and after that, I remember I called my dad. It was finals week. I'm like, Dad, I got to transfer. I want to go to culinary school. And he told me, I called him at the beginning of the year and I said, I don't know if I like it here. I think I want to be at culinary school. And he's like, stick it out for a semester. If you hate it, we'll transfer you. No problem. And I called him finals week. I'm like, Dad, it's time. I got to go. And I made the right move. I really did, because it was something that I think I would have regretted if I made the wrong decision. I grew up in Bloomingdale, still in Bloomingdale, yeah. I've been in Bloomingdale my whole life.
Interesting.
Yeah? I used to live off Schick Road at my parents' house, and I mentioned earlier I got married, me and my husband. We were talking about where you want to live. And I'm like, I don't know where else I would go. I think I really want to stay in Bloomingdale, and he had no problem with it. So we got a house 3 minutes away from my parents' house, and it's 2 minutes away from my storefront in Bloomingdale, my meal prep business. So I'm local in the area, and it's
Awesome. I was going to ask you, where do we pick up?
yeah.
You're in Bloomingdale.
Yep, I'm right in Bloomingdale. I like to keep it local, you know what I mean? So I'm in the same strip mall as Delish Cakes.
Is what?
Delish Cakes, the bakery. Yeah, I'm right there. I face the post office. So if you guys were to drive around the back of the bakery, see my big logo, which is on my business cards. It's a little caricature of myself. But that's in the window. What was that? Yeah, she's the owner there. Yeah, well, the daughter's mom.
She was our daughter's gymnastics coach.
Oh, get out. I forgot that she did gymnastics. Yeah, she taught gymnastics. Such nice people they are. They really are. They've been nothing but like helpful and really just kind to me since I moved in with them. So
How about the chef owner of this place? Do you?
yeah, so
What's his name? He's the one I've taken a class with.
you're probably thinking of Alex or Tony. I know Alex isn't the owner, but he is one of the. He's probably the main guy you've always seen
chef.
teach classes here. Yeah, so I'll get
Okay.
some of this stuff out of your guys'
He's
way.
pretty fun.
Yeah, he is. I got to tell you, when he asked me to start teaching classes here, I was very intimidated because compared to him, I mean, you know Alex, it's hard to keep up with that. Come on, he's like the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's very, very fun. He's been here
Where's
for.
he from? He's from some country. in
He is
Canada?
from everywhere. Everywhere. You guys know too. He's from, I couldn't even tell you where he's from. You guys have to come to another class and see Alex because he is an absolute hoot. Wait, while I'm up here, I don't want to forget that I brought this to show you guys.
Oh yeah.
This is what a zoodle machine looks like.
Oh, that's what makes
This
it.
is what it is, yeah. So basically, and it's really cool because it comes with different, razors. If I wanted to make it, spiral or make it smaller or bigger or something like that.
How would you do a butternut? That's what I said.
It's a good question. I didn't do the butternut one. It's a very, very, very good question. But I will show you. I'm assuming that they just cut it up into whatever size fits the mold here. Let me go grab a knife really quick. Actually, there's one right here.
It must have been long.
Yeah, it must have been really long, yeah.
We had some that were.
So it totally depends if you guys want to cut it in half. Obviously, that would affect like the length of the noodle. So this will be like a shorter one, but I'm just doing, can everybody see here? Hope I'm doing this right.
You cook pasta al dente, and so this is al dente.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Let me see here. This one I just pulled out of the box, so I gotta see if this is gonna. We see it happening here? Oh, I like this one.
Okay. And
See
then
that?
When you kept the skin on, okay.
I did, yeah.
That's why.
That's what you do.
Here, let me go this way so you guys can see.
Oh, that's cool.
Comes right out of there.
But it's just the razor she put on. You
And that's the razor. And look, I still have about half of a zucchini, the half of a zucchini. And look at this long noodle that it gave me. This is really pretty, huh? That's why I like the razors. It's zoodles. These are called zoodles, zucchini noodles.
You can like decorate a room with that.
Right? Oh my God. Wear it as a necklace.
Sheena's combo?
Yeah. I mean, I get mine on Amazon and I just look up zoodle maker. And there's a couple different ones. I have like a metal one. It's like a little bit more industrial. I use it for work. But I have a couple of these just in case that one goes on me one of these days. I've got a couple backups and they tend to last for a decent amount of time, especially for home use. I'm sure it would last you for a long time.
In which vegetables? Obviously, the zucchini.
This is zucchini, but on my menu last week for work, I just did a mixture of zucchini and yellow squash. So I mixed that up. Obviously today you had some butternut squash. You could do cabbage on here. It wouldn't yeah, you could do potatoes on it. You could really do anything you want, and I encourage you to experiment with it because you can really find the whole thing that I love about food too is trying new things and not even knowing that could work. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to try out, don't be afraid to do it. But yeah, that's how I do it. And then you get this fun little part that was sticking out there in the middle. Yeah? Did everybody like their food? Yeah. And you guys ate no carbs tonight.
I know.
How do we feel? Do you guys feel a difference? Do you feel? I love it.
Drink our coffee.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But it's kind of, I think it's really cool that, I mean, basically eating, I want you guys to try the cauliflower mash at home too and actually use your food processor. But see, it works either way.
You could use frozen riced cauliflower.
You could.
If you wanted.
Yeah, you could.
It's got additives in
Yep.
it and stuff, but.
Yeah, you most definitely could do that. And I think you're saying you could then blend that up in the food processor, right? Yeah, you totally could. Definitely. Would you like a to-go box? Anybody want a to-go box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? Was a lot of shrimp, right?
It was a wonderful dinner.
I'm so happy. Thank you guys. So awesome.